Welcome back to Tech Made Easy. Once again, I'm Gloria Piaka. Today I'll be taking you through Google Forms. So have you ever been, I know this has been happening to students, or even in workplaces. So as a student, I remember one of our lecturers sent us, we had to share our information, our email, and our links for this YouTube channel, because the courses are going to be marked and awarded marks. So he sent the Google form where you need to put your names, maybe your link. So, and you know why Google Forms was so the best easy form to use is because you just have to make one form and then you send a link to different people, or maybe if it's a group, you just send it to the group. So different people will fill in the information that you need them to fill in, and then you will be able to access it all at once. Right now here I will be showing you how to make Google Forms and how important it is. Right now, this is you have to first go to your Google Chrome, and then you can type in forms.google.com. Before you even finish this typing it in, Google would have already brought for you the options. So when you come here, you tap just as I've just done. You tap in any template you want. That was blank, but then this one caught my eye. So when you tap on this, they are telling you to form a description. So so here you're going to write any description, maybe based on what you want. You can tell them maybe you want to get information for this and that. It will depend on what you want. And then maybe if it's a question, you need to come here and ask. Let's say I remember some students who are told to find out how students in the university were effectively using computers. So you would come and ask, maybe one of the questions I remember being asked was how often do you use a computer, maybe for study process. Then maybe you can come here and type in your question. Here there is some plus here where you told that, hey, do you want to add a question, something like that, and you can add a question. And if you want it in multiple choice, you put the multiple choice. Or if you want it in paragraph form, you make it in paragraph. Right now, let's say on the question, let's say how often do you use a computer? Anyway, I'm not going to type, but then I hope you're following. How often do you use a computer? Then maybe option 1, or add another option, or option 2. If it's a no and yes answer, this will be very good, because you can just decide to put here no. You can just decide to put here no, and then here you can just put here yes, and then the person you send to will be able to click, is it a yes, is it a no, something like that. Right now I can't click it because it's me who is making the form. Then you can continue. Maybe if you want their phone number, maybe you want them to comment, how has the course been so far, do you appreciate your lecturer, something like that. If you want to give their address, well and good. And then there is also something here that you need to take note of. When you decide to put these stars, these red stars, it will basically mean that you need these answers. Like it's a must, they're supposed to fill in that. But then if you don't put that, like on comments, so it's a choice. You can, the student or someone you want to answer will either will decide to choose either to answer or not to answer, and the person will not be penalized because it's not a must, it's out of will. But then as a student to be better and to not have issues, it's always best to answer everything that you've been sent to. So that is basically what Google Forms is. It eases work, and thank you so much for listening, for endeavoring to understand. I hope that you've gotten everything. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.